Listen in for some positivity and good times. The views and opinions of our guests may not necessarily reflect those of the host or the Vibes Broadcast Network. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another one of my little therapy sessions. Sometimes I rant and rave, but I want to keep this as positive as possible. Anyway, I want to keep this as positive as possible. And I wanted to talk today about mental illness. Mental illness has many faces. One of which seems to strike a lot of Americans today is depression. But there's anxiety and attention deficit disorders, identity disorders, all kinds of different things that afflict people. That I talk about it because I want you to know that you're not alone in this and that there is hope. You just got to want it. Now, that's the hard part. Some people deny it. Some people are so down that they don't see any hope and they would just as soon end it all. And I don't want that to happen for any of you that may be suffering from this. I myself I've suffered from depression since my early teenage years, to the point of I wanted to just end it all. And I did try several times. It's almost successful a couple of times. Some of it, I'll admit that I put myself in a situation where it was easy for somebody to find me, just wanted the attention. But then there was times where I tried to hide it, and luckily somebody did happen along that helped me to get help. And some of these symptoms kind of went unchecked for many years, and I held a lot of it inside, and it got to the point where I broke down, and I heard voices, my children, and I hate that it was my children that found me. They came home and found me in the closet, all curled up in a ball, and I just couldn't stop crying. And I just didn't know what was wrong. Ended up in the hospital for quite a stay. I got on medication, got help. I got to talk to people, which, it helped, but there was still something lacking there. I don't think the medication was doing what it was supposed to. I'm not saying it won't help you. I'm just saying in my case, I don't think it helped like it was supposed to. Here's another problem. I didn't want to face things. So in my late 20s, I lost my little brother. He ended it all. So I think it runs in the family. But I didn't give myself a chance to feel. In fact, I drowned all my feelings in alcohol and drugs, especially cocaine. And because of that, I didn't allow myself to feel. I never really got over it. And to this day, mind just 25 years later. No, I take that back. It's not quite that long, but it's close. I still have a hard time dealing with it. But I'm going to tell you, it is important for you to allow your feelings to show. Cry if you have to cry, scream if you have to scream. Get it out of your system. Don't bottle it up. Don't try to hide it. Don't try to mask it, drown it with substances or there's all kinds of different ways that you can do that. But I'm telling you, feel. allow yourself to feel. Don't allow it to consume your life to the point where you want to do self harm or self deletion. Find someone to talk to. Get the help that you need. Allow doctors to do what they can to help you out. Now, I'll say I I still have my bouts of depression, but I can handle it a lot better. And one way I do handle it is I do this podcast. I get to talk to people that have positive air about them and they can inspire and motivate you. And I like helping others. When I'm helping others, it takes me away from my own troubles, and my own troubles don't seem so bad anymore. And this platform has also allowed me to make a lot of good friends. So even if you want to do something like this and say you don't get a whole lot of subscribers, because I don't have a ton of subscribers, but that's not the point. The point is it allows you to do something constructive to help you in your times that you find it difficult to manage things. Even if you have one person out there, just one person out there that watches you or listens to you, that's one other person that relates to you. So you're not alone. Now, I've noticed that I do some commentary and I'll put up the video and it doesn't really get any attention at all. And I don't know if I should leave them up, but a lot of times I just delete them. I don't know, maybe that's wrong. I should leave them up, but I got it off my chest. And I think that was the main thing. I just needed to get it off my chest. So, you know what, maybe if you don't want to do a podcast, record yourself just letting out all your frustrations. I mean, it can't hurt. I think it would do more good than anything else. Now, I've also found that meditation helps quite a bit. Um, I'm I'm not a doctor, and I can't tell you what's best for you. I I'm not the one for that. You need to talk to a professional. I'm just telling you what's worked for me, and I don't expect you to do the same thing. But I got off all those medications. I got into meditating. Um, I've I've learned to when I'm getting into a situation where anxiety can basically take over, I'll let myself know that everything's going to be okay. That I can make it. A lot of times we fear things because we don't understand it, and we're not willing to take any kind of chances. And what I mean by chances is get out and mingle with people or try something new. You know, this whole podcasting and stuff, when I first did it, I mean, I had no idea what I was doing, and I still got a lot of learning to do, but I was willing just to take that chance. And I'm so glad that I did. I'm meeting lots of great people and I'm learning new things. And being that, you know, this is not for brownie points, okay? But I am disabled and I'm not allowed to work because of my disease. And it made me feel like less of a man. So I had to find something that I could do. And that's why I got more involved in doing my podcasting. I mean, first it was just for kicks and it was all paranormal stuff. And then I started meeting these really cool people that I thought had a great message, but they weren't related to the paranormal whatsoever. And with that, helping others, I took it a little bit more serious. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I like to have a good time. I really do. But there's times when I need to be a little bit more serious. Now, I am going to bring on people like comedians. So I think we need a good laugh every once in a while. I might joke around even with some of my guests just to lighten the mood a little bit. But this is a serious situation. I don't think that we're taking it as serious as we should. And the reason why I say that, I watch reaction videos sometimes on YouTube, and a lot of them have to do with people on TikTok. And I didn't know this was even a problem, but there are some people that get on TikTok and they like to fake these mental illnesses just to get views. And it's nothing to pretend about or to joke about. There's people out there really suffering, and you're lightening it like it doesn't. I don't know, like it's something to be put on display, and it's really not. But then there are some that I saw in there that are they're just dead serious about ending it all, and I don't, I just don't want to see that. I don't want to see you do something to hurt yourself. I'm glad that you're telling people and you feel comfortable enough to get it out there that maybe somebody can help you, but at the same time, I don't like to see people suffering. It hurts me. It really does. And I'm not just saying that to be saying it, because having gone through that, I can I can feel almost what they're feeling. Now, once again, I'm not a doctor and I can't make any claims or anything. I'll just give you my opinion. And my opinion is I think that all this lockdowns and social distancing and all this stuff is doing more harm than it was doing good. Now, once again, this is my opinion. You can fact check me, whatever. I'm just giving you an opinion. I'm not telling you this is the truth. I'm my observations. But I feel that there's so many people that already were going through those feelings of isolation, and now that they are confined, or you can't encounter people wearing masks and you don't get to see the expressions on their face. I think that's isolating people even more, and that's adding to more of that loneliness. I mean, just imagine all that time that we were told to stay indoors and not to get around other people. That's got to be devastating, especially to this younger generation. I mean, I think that's why they're having an identity crisis. Once again, my opinions. Bringing up all this thing about gender identities and stuff. I think people are just they've they don't have that self-awareness or they they're having a hard time identifying with themselves. I don't know. I don't understand all this stuff, and I'm not going to pretend like I understand any of this stuff. I'm just telling you how I see things. Now, if you really and truly are, that's ingrained in your mind that you're this gender or whatever, okay, I apologize, but I just don't understand it. I don't understand why you're going to get upset with people like me who don't understand. You make up some new gender 5 minutes ago, and I'm supposed to know that and call you by that. It's so confusing. And it's no wonder that kids are ending themselves, are feeling so depressed because they're confused too. I I'm I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I just really feel bad. I mean, some of these kids, I think they're afraid to be themselves, so they're pretending to be something else to think that that's going to get them accepted. Like, hey, I'm virtue signaling. Look at me. Don't attack me. I'm playing your game, and I think others are, they're so scared that they don't know who is playing this game. They feel like they have to. And once again, my opinion, I feel like it's a game. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I fear for these kids that are growing up thinking all this that's going on is normal. And the statistics are showing that depression, um, I mean, kids are even developing tics, Tourette's kind of stuff, and they're attributing it to watching TikTok videos. It's Are they so detached from reality, or they're pretending to be something that they're not, that it's causing all this? I don't know. I hope doctors can figure it out, and please let the doctors be doctors. Some of them really know what they're doing, especially those that are in psychology, psychiatry, and don't tie their hands behind their back and make them say things that they know aren't true just to keep from being what they call canceled. I wish I had the answers to all this. I do. I'm longing for the day that we get back to normality, but I don't really think it's going to happen. Maybe this is the new norm. I'm just going to be an outcast, I guess, because I can't believe in this. I can't trust it till I get actual proof. I don't know what to think. But I just want you to know you're not alone out there. If you need someone to talk to, please, my email is in the description. My links to my social media, they're in the description. If you want to talk and you want to get your story out there, you think that you can help others, please, I would love to have you on the show. I'm here to help in any way that I can. Even if they're just opinions, maybe something can resonate with you and help you out. I'm going to leave it at that. Please take care of yourself. If you need the help, please go get it. Don't hurt yourself. Anyway, God bless and peace.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Listen to the Vibes. You can catch us on Buzzsprout or wherever you listen to your favourite podcasts, and on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook at The Vibes Broadcast Network